Hello, good people. How are you doing? Another day, another morning, another episode of Wisdom Moments on K24 with me, CJ Atemo, the Sage. Hope that your day has begun well. Well, there are those of you who are watching from elsewhere, so time is different. It's different for some of you, it's evening, and even those who get to watch on YouTube. But because we do this in the morning every Monday to Friday, 9:55 a.m. on K24, I will say good morning, but hello for every other time zone that you are in. Hoping that either your day or your evening is coming along well. If you're just waking up, then looking forward to a great day as well. Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Because all these episodes that we do and run come onto my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo. So if you haven't, kindly do so. Set notifications and watch, subscribe, like and share as well. And let's grow the positive content that goes out over there. Just trying to help everybody to become a better everybody and to make better decisions. As somebody once said, that the best project you can work on is you. So I'm here to help you get there. I'm here to just help you with the tools and equip you with the necessary knowledge and information, inspiration as well, that would help you become a better person, make better decisions and choices, and most probably, possibly, grow your life into something else. I am so delighted that several of you are sending in your feedback via the various platforms on social media, via my DM on Instagram and on Facebook as well. People who are just trying to get in touch and letting me know how this is helping you and asking questions and seeking clarification as well. So do not hesitate. All the social media platforms, the handles are right over there on the screen as well. CJ Atemo everywhere. So you'd find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, on the page CJ Atemo. And there's an email address as well for those who prefer to just keep it professional and to keep it private. You could do that as well. Remember to also check out my page, CJ Atemo School of Leadership. That's Castle. If you want mentorship at a personal level, or if you want us to do that at an organizational level, you've got a team, you've got want to have us for your team building, or you just want seminars, conferences, talks, check out that page, and you probably would be interested in getting to know what else we do. Well, I am here at the presidential seat of the Panari Hotel along Mombasa Road. That is a few kilometers, just about 5-6 kilometers off the city center, and about the same 5 to 6 kilometers to the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. So it sits right in the middle of the city and the airport. If you've got business to do in the city and you are a visitor, or you are somebody who would want to just come in and go, or even if you live in the city of Nairobi, but you feel that you need some high level of privacy, you want to work effectively, you want to hold your teleconferences, and you want to have your webinars with your people across the globe and across the country and anywhere else, and you really feel that you need to have a quiet, convenient, comfortable place for you to work from and work late, well, check out the presidential seat at the Panari Hotel. And if you've got all these, your guests coming in, your CEOs, your MDs, you've got these country directors, you've got these continental directors coming in and they're looking for a place to stay, well, bring them up over here. There is a good view of the Nairobi National Park. There's great ambience. There's an excellent cuisine as well. And the serenity is amazing. As much as the Panari is sitting right on the road, the expressway, you can't hear the noise from anywhere because the rooms are proofed, so you will not get the noise getting into your room and getting into your business. So please check it out even today. And for those of you who say, well, I'm not in those classes of the CEOs and the MDs and I'm not in anything, well, you are the CEO of your life, so you can give yourself a treat. Even if you don't have business meetings, give yourself a treat. Come over here, come and hang out, probably with your wife or with your husband as well, and just come out and hang out over here and have a feel. You don't have to go too far to have a presidential feel. We have been talking about, or rather I started talking about starting a business based on a question that somebody asked me, and it said, I'm getting this amount of money coming in and I'd like to start a business and I want to know what can I do with this. And a lot of people find themselves in that place where they're either expecting money or they have money or they're looking for money to start something, but they have no idea. So yesterday I said I would give 5 P's. I gave the first P, which is find a problem to solve. If you're not solving a problem, you're not going to be in business. I gave the example of how the hawkers will very easily and very malleably, just adjust. If it is hot right now and then in the next 5 minutes it begins to rain, they will see that problem as an opportunity, because to every businessman, a problem is an opportunity to do business. Why? We do business not just to make profits, we do business to solve problems. You've got to meet a certain need. So find the problems that are around you, wherever you are, problems that you can solve, and that begins to become your journey for what you would do. The second P I want to talk about today is find a product you can sell. Find a product you can sell. Now, I use the product grossly because some people do not sell products, they sell services, but I use the product grossly because I'm trying to keep it on my P's. And so finding the product you can sell is, what is it that you are going to bring to the table that will solve the problem you have identified? What is it that you are bringing to the table that will solve the problem you have identified? Remember, we are trying to solve a problem. We're not just about making profits. It is about improving the lives of the people. It's about meeting the needs of the people. It's about empowering the people. So if you are going to solve a problem, you have to find something that will solve that problem. And that becomes the product then that you can sell. This is very important for you, because sometimes we talk about, doing what you love, and it is important to do what you love. But what if what you love is not what is needed where you are? And what if what is needed is not what you love? For example, if you went into a place where people are putting up constructions, maybe their greatest need over there is a hardware. And you may not even be the kind of person who has ever thought about a hardware. You have no interest in a hardware. But if you were in business or you want to go into business, then that might be your product because it meets a need. It solves the problem. And this is where I say that when you go into business or you're starting a business, you may not necessarily follow your sentiments in the kind of business that you need to start. You may not be very interested in transport business, but then you may see an opportunity because there's a problem. There's an opportunity, an opening for you to do that in a certain space. And so when you're choosing what to do, you may decide to go into the area of providing transport to people. So find a product that you can sell. Not just what you like. I see this sometimes that, people will choose products that they would consume. They pick according to their tastes. So if I'm going to buy shoes, for example, and sell shoes, do business with shoes, I take the shoes that are of my taste. If I want to sell a certain product, I take whatever is of my taste. Now, you have to understand your market as well. You have to understand. We talked about that you find a problem, but you have to understand your market. Like, what is the taste of this market? How do these people, what is their capacity? What is the spending capacity of these people? Where are they at generally? So if I love Mercedes, for example, and I go into the farm and I want to start selling cars to a greatly agricultural community, they may not be interested in my Mercedes Benzes. Well, they may even be able to afford, but it is not going to help them. They may want something else. They may want something that would go into the farm, something that they can, carry their vegetables and their food stuff in, something that won't get stuck in the farm and the off-road. So I may need to sell something different from what I prefer. As a business person, you must always differentiate your personal preferences from the products that you sell. You are not selling to yourself. You are selling to the people. And so you have to detach your taste from the needs of the people. I'll say that again, that you've got to detach your taste from the needs of the people. You may love ambience, you may love class, you may love fashion, but is that what the people there want? So you have to find a product that you can sell, because that product has to meet the need of the people that you are trying to sell that to. If it doesn't meet their need, I tell you the truth, you could have the finest of product or the finest of services, but if it doesn't meet their need, they will not come and you will not do business. You can put up a very fine restaurant that nobody comes into. You can put up a very good school that nobody comes into. You can build very fine houses that nobody walks into. Have you asked yourself why people will go into certain spaces and they will put up all this, what are they called? All these single rooms, the bed sitters, because they meet the need. And the people who are there, most probably students or people who are just beginning life or people who are working in the city and the towns, but they do not want to rent a whole place because their family is probably outside of that town or city or county. So they just want a little space to stay in, but they want a fine place. The people who are looking for that are not looking for large houses. And there are many large houses that nobody walks into. There are so many malls that are abandoned and forsaken, and people are not even taking up the shops right over there. Then you will find in some spaces that you will find all these stalls and people just go for them. Detach your taste from your business. Find a product that you can sell. I hope that has been helpful to you this morning. Well, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo, and set notifications so that every time we upload a video, you'll be able to know, and then you can watch, like, post a comment, and share. Please follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter, connect with me on LinkedIn, CJ Atemo everywhere, and also check out CJ Atemo School of Leadership Castle, that is on Facebook. And I'd like to see you there. I'd like to see you join our school and just be imparted and impacted as well. Well, keep it right here for the next episode tomorrow, 9:55 a.m. if you're watching from K24 Wisdom Moments on K24 with me, the Sage.